Peace, love. Listen, let's start out by giving. So, here's some beautiful, beautiful information I'm going to give you. Never stop trying. Never stop trying. Never stop believing that everything that's happening is happening for you, not to you. Uh, Guys, letting you guys know for the new clients at Emotions Made Easy, we'll be offering a 5 month, 21-day challenge, building habit for the new year. First month is free. After that, you'll be investing in aspects of your growth, and we'll be learning new things through understanding that it takes 21 days to build a habit. So go to the website. We're putting that up now, and invest in the creation of you for the new year and start off the year right. 10-minute free sessions will also be there. Go click the code, not the code, but click the booking. You'll see free mind session. Click it. Let's get active. Like, shout outs to the clients that's here now. Let's get active. But anywho, much love, much peace, much serendipity, much catharsis. All right. So we're gonna freestyle today, and it has a lot to do about making it through, right? So, a lot of people ask me, right, how do you keep going and keep flowing? One thing I've realized is when it comes to the idea of the past and the future, according to that beautiful show Lost, I've realized that you can't change the past. You can't change the future. So now that we understand that, your goal is to be the author and experience and enjoy the experience that you deserve. By any means, I've understood, right, that I've done this already. I've been a millionaire already. I've been a billionaire, trillionaire. I've started a family already. Me having this beautiful baby with my lady, my baby boy named Asani. Shout outs to him. Shout outs to my beautiful lady and my dog. And me. Shout outs to us for going up. Ohana, Stitch vibes. But I've learned to understand I don't control any of this besides my response. So being that I'm experiencing things, my goal is to learn from every experience. So I went to the DMV Thursday, forgot my birth certificate at home, even channeled the idea of understanding that spirit was like, oh, we should have brought it. But once again, everything happens for you. Spirit does not make any mistakes. Anything that happened happens. It's supposed to be this way. You need to understand that. That person that just bumped you just now, that was supposed to happen. Your goal is to find out, how do I learn from this? What is this showing me? You need to have that mindfulness and that awareness. What is this showing me right now? Who am I supposed to be? What are these growing pains showing me right now? And sometimes it's hard, but it has to get to that state of being difficult for you to actually enjoy the experience, which is now the idea that it's easy. Remember, men are not ruined by things. They're ruined by their perception of it. So what you're doing is just clarifying and adding some clarity to your perception. So I got used to kind of speaking to myself the same way I talk to my clients at Emotions Made Easy. That's why I could do something like this, because it started with me, right? And I learned a lot from my lady also, and my situations, my trials. I learned a lot. And my trials, mistakes, my errors. You have to understand, to be a true winner, you have to greet your losses the same way you greet your wins. The whole goal is to learn from your wins, but the next goal is also to learn from your losses. So I start to understand myself, and I take a breather. I'll walk up a flight of steps, go for a walk, talk to my lady, be silent. Remember, feelings are inevitable, right? Your perception on how you handle it comes with time. Your whole goal is to learn to continuously understand that getting used to it is understanding that getting used to it is you never get used to it. You continuously keep trying different methods. You continuously keep moving up, glowing up. You continue to grow up. You have to understand with much knowledge comes much ignorance. It works that way, right? But the idea that also helps me is that duality only exists in the physical reality. We're spiritual beings experiencing a physical reality. You understand what I mean? Like, I think we go through our most chaos when when we kind of get upset or we don't find gratitude in relevance to situations that have happened. The minute that you start saying, well, this happened to me, you're going through that pity stage. The minute you say it happened for me, you've decided to embrace pity, and that brings you to an idea of accountability. So now you can play a part in how you enjoy this experience, right? And that's what they call it. They call it growing pains. So I've learned to understand that you never really understand it till you do. Just make sure you're believing in yourself. And also, I don't dwell on worrying. I don't pursue it much. I really don't. I've gotten out of that way of thinking, and I'm more open into trusting my spirit, because in actuality my spirit existed before this physical reality. So either way, you're going to trust your spirit. That's the whole idea of embracing. You understand that no matter what, things are going to work out for you because you're empathetic, you're genuine, you're loving. Once you're doing all these things for yourself, things tend to change. Things tend to change. When I say things, I mean your perception of things, right? It's not more so about a literal sense. It's the idea that once your perception changes, your reality changes. You understand? This has nothing to do with anything materialistic. Everything that you deserve, it's already in your birthright. There's no need to pray for it or ask for it. The most you can do probably, and I went through that aspect probably most recently in relevance to, hey, listen, I know that I want this, but in order to want this successfully without attaching my emotion to something that's less valuable than my spirit, I have to understand that I need patience. These are key things that's needed. It's not more so about I need a car. I need patience for the divine timing in relevance to when that car is going to arrive. You got to look at it from a different space, right? Detaching your emotion from physical things or creating the idea that you need sex, you need money, you don't need any of those things. When it comes to reproduction and reproducing, that's your birthright. Like, even those that say, well, and for those of you that can't have or can't bear, I mean, that's up to you. If your spirit has chosen that path based on what you've chose to educate yourself with, then that's your path. But for someone like me, that's my birthright. You know what I mean? I understand that. So there's no need. First off, I can't change the future. I can't change the past. There's no way to change anything besides enjoying my life, unpacking things from a space of understanding. Hey, am I comfortable here? Am I in a space where I'm open to, I feel pity, so let me apologize to myself first. Oh, this person did something to me. No, I did this to me. I'm going to apologize. And what am I apologizing for? It starts with you. Once you do that, it creates that awareness. So now you can see the apology, and the apology may not look like how you're used to apologies or how you may want it. So it's good to be in a different space. And that's really how I keep going. It never stops for me. I understand that I'm consistently always vibrating, but my spirit naturally wants the best for me. It's to the point where I'm trying to figure out something about my relationship. I get on the train, right? And as I get on the train, I sit down, and Hispanic woman and her son get on, and I didn't really feel comfortable in the seat. Shout outs to them, but I didn't get up as though I made them feel awkward. You know, they were cool people. I just wanted to move because you know, sometimes you get on the train and you want that little space for yourself. Eh, my preference. So I get over to the next set, right, the next train cart, and a couple walks on, probably about a 17 and 18-year-old or something, or 17 and 17. Age doesn't matter. It was the idea that the young lady was crying and the young man was trying to explain himself. When my spirit noticed this, because this spirit gave me this on purpose, I decided to intervene, and I had a beautiful conversation with the young man and with the young lady, and they end up getting off at whatever stop they got off at, and they were feeling a lot lighter, and so was I. Remember, I was trying to figure out something for myself, and the topic was relationship, it was love. What was the chances that a situation like that would happen, that spirit demanded my attention, and now I had to be a part of that experience, and it helped me learn. That night was a very beautiful night. So much epiphanies and so much realizations came to me, and I'm starting to understand I love my life. I think a lot of times we get so caught up in acting as though we don't love our life when you have so much stuff to be grateful for. And I'm not talking about from a space of this traditional idea of gratitude. I'm talking about actually sit down and notice that the things that you're asking for, you already have. You have to understand. You already have it. So that's what I mean by abundance is your birthright. There's no reason for you to be chasing something, especially since you can't change the past or the future. You can just experience now. There's no reason for you to be chasing a lifestyle that you want when you never get what you want. You only get what you are. So now we're starting to understand these key differences. And that's how I stay in tune. A lot of breathing, a lot of kissing my lady, a lot of conversations and unpacking with her, but with me first. It looks like me being vulnerable, me accepting that everything doesn't go my way. And humans, they're perfectionists, megalomaniacs, very delusional, and I'm guilty of it myself. So we start to learn that, oh, okay, cool. It doesn't have to be this way, right? It does not have to be that way. So yeah, yeah.